Yo guys, Mr. Depp116 here, and today I got a bit of a different video for you guys. It's about the new series of Doctor Who coming later this month, and I'm going to be discussing what my thoughts are on the new trailer, the new images for each episode, and some spoilers in store for the story, for the series, sorry. Yeah, I know it's not zombies content, so sorry to you guys who prefer that, but I like to bring a bit of variety to the channel, and yeah, hopefully this will bring in some new viewers. I'm not going to do all Doctor Who, but you know, I wanted a bit of variety. Anyway, so I'm going to watch the trailer now, and I'll come back and discuss what it shows us.
Miss me?
Who the hell are you?
I'm the Doctor. I'm an alien from outer space. I'm 1,000 years old. I've got 2 hearts and I can't fly a plane. Running away with a spaceman in a box, anything could happen to you.
What's wrong going on?
Where do you want to go? Hey? What do you want to see?
Is that her? The woman twice dead?
She's rather pretty, isn't she?
She's not possible. Right then, Clara Oswald. Time to find out who you are.
What happened to me?
Don't you remember? You are the only mystery worth solving. Right then, Clara Oswald. Time to find out who you are.
Run, you clever boy.
You have no idea what you are dealing with. I've seen bigger.
Really?
Are you joking? It's massive. I am the Doctor. And I am afraid.
Doctor Who on BBC One and BBC One HD.
Yeah, so that looks pretty good, doesn't it, guys? For all you Doctor Who fans, I'm sure you're very excited for the new series because it looks very good, I must say. And I like what they're doing with the new series, doing it as if every episode is like a film with the posters and everything. So as you can see, the first episode is going to be the Bells of St. John, and that's the poster for it on your screen now. And yeah, so what they've said about this episode and what I could gather from it is it's going to be the open to the series, like introducing the character Clara Oswald and their relationship, and it's going to be set in present-day Earth. And yeah, the quote from Stephen Moffat said it'll be centered around something living in the Wi-Fi. So obviously that woman that we saw in one of the trailers, I'm guessing, is going to be a villain. She's going to be, you know, messing around with the Wi-Fi, and there'll be some sort of virus or something to do with the Wi-Fi that they'll have to solve. So I'm not so much looking forward to that, but it's always going to be good to introduce the new series. Now the second one is going to be called The Rings of Akhaten. I think I'm saying that right. And this episode looks very good. It's back to good old Doctor Who with tons of monsters, tons of aliens on a huge planet out in space. There's lots of new effects in this episode. They said it's the most visually interesting one of them all, and it's like the biggest and best alien planet Doctor Who've ever done, and very red orange planet as we saw in the trailer. And as the title suggests, Akhaten is an Egyptian connection because she was that was an Egyptian para and husband of the Queen Nefertiti. I don't know what any of that means, but that's what it says. So it's going to have some Egyptian maybe connection. And on the poster, there's also a new villain. It looks like a new monster, which look very scary with their masks and eyes and stuff. And yeah, there's also another loads of aliens in this episode, which will be featured in it as well, as you can see. So yeah, and then the third episode is going to be called The Cold War, or just Cold War, which is going to have the return of a much-loved one from the old series, the Ice Warriors. And this is going to be set in an underwater submarine, and yeah, that's about it. And the Sea Warriors obviously come on and cause havoc. So it's going to be interesting to see them back and how they do it. They look very similar to how they were before, which is good. They don't want to change it too much. And then the last poster that we have was for Hyde, which is going to be a good old Doctor Who scary one with a ghost story. The ghost looks a bit weird, but, you know, with Doctor Who, they usually do it quite well, so it's scary enough that you will slightly be on your edge, but not so much that it'll terrify young kids. So, yeah, it should be a good one. It's supposed to have a spooky and clever storyline in a house, a haunted house, obviously. And then the other episode, which are going to be a bit spoilers because they haven't actually been officially released, but Stephen Moffat sort of leaked them to someone. And, yeah, the episode after that is going to be called Journey to the Centre of the TARDIS, which there were some screenshots of in the trailer. And this is going to be mainly centred around the TARDIS, obviously, so it'll be a TARDIS heavy story. And yeah, that's about, you don't really know much about it, but usually the TARDIS storyline ones are pretty cool. The other one is supposed to be the Crimson Horror. I'm not really sure. They don't really know much about this one. But it's about people going missing in a factory back in time. And then the one that I'm looking forward to probably the most is The Last Cyberman. Not guaranteed about the title name yet, but it's going to feature new Cybermen as we saw in the trailer. And Cybermen probably are my favourite villains, to be honest, or monsters if you want to call them. I don't know what it is about them, I just love them. And yeah, they usually have good storylines, so I'm very much looking forward to that. And that's going to be a two-parter with the Season 7 Part 2 finale, where I'm guessing the Sontaran, as we saw in the trailer, will return, and the Silurian. So that will be... And River Song is supposed to be returning, so that's going to be very interesting, and I'll look forward to that. So, yeah, I'm very much looking forward to this new series. I like what it looks like so far. Hope they don't ruin it, because when this new series with the new Doctor and everything came back, I wasn't entirely sure about it. I don't know what it was. And now Amy's gone, it's like a fresh start. Sorry, Amy, but I didn't really like it that much. So it's a fresh start to Doctor Who, I see it as, and I like what they're doing with, they're saying it like every episode is a film. Yeah, so that's about all, guys. Like and subscribe if you like this video. I will have more Doctor Who stuff, but it will be mainly Call of Duty Zombies, so if you also like that, click the subscribe button. And I'll have another video where there's no commentary and it just features all information, like all screenshots, all trailers of the new series, so stay tuned for that. That's all, guys. Like, subscribe, and I am out.